Japan Pro Wrestling on the call as we see Epydemius Jr., a high-rising luchador, coming out. He has been making a name for himself here in Inspire as well as throughout the independent scene.
For how young Epydemius Jr. is, you would think that he has been in this business for well over 20 years, but how fluid he is, how precise he is, how well he connects with these fans. But I hope that it's going to be enough when he steps in the ring with his opponent tonight. Now, I saw him earlier this past weekend. He went toe-to-toe against Chase Owens, member of the Bullet Club, in singles action, and they tore the house down. So we already know what we're in store for, a true, unadulterated banger. As we await his opponent.
A veteran, as I mentioned, an Inspire original. Izzy James, the Gutter Snake, part of Project Wasteland.
And Izzy James here making his way to the ring. You said it, he's a 14-year veteran of the game. He's been sort of a fixture in the recent months here at Inspire. Just imagine what this could do for his stock moving forward in the ranking system here at Inspire if you were to pick up the victory over Epydemius Jr.
Yeah, you mentioned 14 years, has a storied history here in Inspire. Former one half of the Unholy Union in Inspire, who contended for the Twin Dragon Connection Championships when they were being held by Davey Vega and the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Tim Storm. Controversy.
Once again, the following contest is singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, to my left, from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, he is La Epidemia Junior del Momento, Epydemius Junior. And his opponent, to my right, from the gutters of Houston, Texas, representing Project Wasteland, he is the Gutter Snake, Izzy James.
This should be a fun match for sure.
Gentlemen, as the bell sounds, one of my favorite things about the Texas independent wrestling scene is the lucha stylings we get to see all the way from Dallas down to Houston, Corpus Christi, even here in Austin, Texas. Epydemius Jr. represents the best of the best.
Absolutely.
Oh, without a doubt. I was actually going to talk about that, especially like both of these men do have a bit of a clashing of the sounds. You said it yourself, Epydemius, that high-flying lucha style. You see Izzy James, very technical, can take it to the ground and keep you on the ground. My question to you, Walker, is what do you think would be the keys to success for either one of these superstars to pick up the victory here today?
It's all about knowing your opponent's style, having wrestled opponents of similar styles in the past. We know that Izzy James has done so all throughout the state of Texas, all throughout the world. Epydemius Jr. has to be able to match him beat for beat in the power, in the technical game. We know that he can do it. He has to show it tonight.
Woo! Already we're getting a little taste of that action here as both men still jockeying for positioning, just showcasing that huge athleticism.
And Izzy James, just as athletic, just as speedy. When I first joined Inspire, he was known as Unholy Gregory James. Now has kind of metamorphosized himself into this Gutter Snake, as he likes to call himself.
That's the thing to know if you are Epydemius Jr. Izzy James has gone low in the past, has no problem resorting to those tricks when it's called upon for him.
However, we also know that Epydemius very well known to take these high risks, and a lot of the times they do pay off, but in a match as high profile as this, you might want to conserve your energy and focus more on those quick succession of strikes in order to put your opponent down.
Well, and also conserve your energy just because of the weather. It's not as... Oh, good God. Yeah, there's that vicious streak in Izzy James. It's not as hot as it usually is here in Austin, but it's still a warm night here in downtown Austin. So got to conserve your energy, if for no other reason than the heat is going to sap it out of you.
See here, Izzy James still in full control of this match, but Epydemius picking up speed here, taking Izzy for a ride.
And Epydemius Jr. gonna have to follow up. Izzy James says otherwise. Beautiful Russian leg sweep off the middle rope.
Izzy going for the cover, but only a kick out at 2.
It's always so interesting to see those with an American wrestling style, the likes of Izzy James, mixing it up with the lucha style that's very common down in the world of Mexican professional wrestling. Both competitors often find themselves actually picking up a few tricks from one another by the end of the affair, but whoever picks up the best is going to be the one with the victory.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Walker, and this is definitely a good display of that as Izzy James. Ooh.
Epydemius with that huge reversal. Just delivering chop after chop. Oh, wait a second.
And that right there, that's Izzy James picking up the tricks of the trade, just as we said. Beautiful snap suit.
Going to capitalize, going for the cover. Epydemius kicking out at 2. You see a little bit of frustration on the face of Izzy James. He's got to figure out what he has to do to put him away for the 3 count. We've seen that athleticism, we've seen the ground and pound, but now I think we're about to see a mix-up of both styles come together in Izzy's favor.
The other thing I've noticed, and Izzy James has been, dare I say, showing some respect to Epydemius Jr., which, look, I know Izzy James can be respectful. He has done it in the past. He just hadn't been that often.
Oh, my goodness.
That's combination offense that you're only going to see out of the likes of Izzy James. And it's going to work out for him
James
here.
going for that cover. Kick out at 2.5, almost. Put Epydemius away there, but alas, you see the true grit, the resilience that Epydemius Jr. shows in every one of his matches. He makes his opponents work for everything that they throw at him. And yes, dude, earlier you were talking about just how Izzy James showing the respect. And I mean, maybe this is just Izzy James showing respect to the new school, that new generation coming up here at Inspire. He is an original, but he has to understand now that the new generation is coming up hot on their heels as Epydemius, oh my God, into a backbreaker.
Quebrada.
Izzy James went for that pinfall, kick out again by Epydemius.
And so as for someone as much of a veteran as Izzy James, he's not hooking the leg on the cover, and I think if he had hooked the leg both of these last pinfall attempts, he could have gotten the win, but it's been a little lackadaisical on the part of Izzy James.
I hope it doesn't prove detrimental, as you saw a couple of shots by Epydemius.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Playing it out dead center for Izzy.
This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Hooks the leg, and kick out at 2.5 by Epydemius.
This time he hooked the leg, almost got the pin.
Stu, I definitely think there's something to be said about that. Could Izzy James potentially be taking Epydemius Jr. lightly in this matchup? It would be shocking to see. However, could be what costs him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It definitely does feel like a test, so to speak. I mean, Izzy James, 14 years in this business, but he can't count Epydemius out. He may only be 18, 19 years old, but he's been doing this since a very young age, training at the age of 13, 14 years of age.
Yeah, a lot of those fluent in the lucha style, those in the Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre ranks. Very, very common to see those men start young in this sport. There's a reason why those in Mexican competition are some of the best who have ever done it.
You're right. And of course, you've seen a lot of the guys from CMLL with their working relationship with New Japan, so you know well what they are all about.
You saw Epydemius try for that NZ, nobody home, and now Izzy, was trying to go for that German. And a Pele kick by Epydemius.
That hit its mark.
But is that the last gas from Epydemius? Both men down in the center of the ring. He's going to get back up to a vertical base.
Yeah, Epydemius Jr. has got to find a way to get back up and take advantage of this momentum right now.
We may be interpreting this as a test for Epydemius Jr., but Epi has to be feeling that same way right now. And if he does, he has to capitalize here.
And I think you're right on the money here, Walker. You see Epydemius exploding. Rolls through.
Skies.
Oh, Izzy James shifted his weight. Veteran prowess there.
Oh.
And now Epydemius going for a Michinoku pile driver. That could be it. And Izzy James kicking out in the nick of time.
You know, there's something else to think about here. This could be the winner of this match, could put themselves in good spot. We have not heard what's going to happen with the undefinable championship, which, as far as I know, is still being held by Will Alday, who is injured right now. So this might set somebody up for a shot at that title.
Could be. We'll have to see.
Oh, he got the knees up. Izzy got the knees up in time.
Tornillo ineffective for Epydemius Jr. And just like that, the gutter snake's going to strike.
Izzy James looking to capitalize. Oh, to the moon and back. This could be it. Hooks both legs and 2.9. Oh my goodness.
I thought Izzy James had that one won. That was a good set of offense there, but Izzy James still not able to get the 3.
There's something just a little bit different about a frustrated Izzy James. When those gears start turning the right direction, it is bad news for his opponent.
Izzy thinking snake bite. Oh, nobody home. Epi dodging out of harm's way. And now he's got Izzy James on his shoulders. Rolls through.
Kamikaze.
Corkscrew. My God. This could be it.
Right on the money.
Oh, kick out. Oh, I saw the referee's hand come down. It was just centimeters away from making that 3 count.
I truly thought that was going to be it, but if that isn't it, Epydemius Jr. has to pull out what's next in the arsenal.
Yeah, you can't see his face. You got to believe, though, that gesture, he felt like that was his best shot. We have to see if Epydemius Jr. can come back with something else. As Epydemius Jr., Izzy James trading blows. Back and forth we go.
And now the explosion by Izzy James going for snake bite again. And this time it hits. The gutter snake hits snake bite. This could be it. Hooks the leg and. Oh, wait a second. Epydemius.
He grabbed onto the rope.
Great ring awareness by the young luchador.
Well, and that was the thing. Izzy James pulled him away from the ropes, just didn't pull him away far enough. So Epydemius Jr. was able to reach out and grab that rope to cause the break.
It's a desperation shift that leads to momentum changing, and we are parting the seats tonight.
Clearing out the crowd. We've said before, you buy a ticket to an Inspire event, you might end up being part of the action.
Oh, this might be a little bit too far here. I know it's all about the victory, but what in the hell is Epydemius Jr. doing right here?
They know what it's for.
They keep going back and forth.
Oh, and now Epydemius hanging on for dear life. Izzy, precarious situation.
And there is not a lot of room on that apron.
Oh, wait a second.
Crowd waiting with bated breath.
And now Epydemius.
Here we go.
Full head of steam. Oh, whoa, wait a second. Got caught by Izzy James into a Death Valley driver.
I think they just took out the first 3 rows over there.
Might have taken out more than that. Might have taken out the rest of their damn careers after shots like this.
Yeah, because it's nothing but asphalt down here in the Empire Control Room garage.
Asphalt and destructive blue plastic chairs, not an inch of padding on the outside here tonight.
And it may not be as hot as normal here in Austin, Texas, but it still is a very warm day, so imagine how hot that asphalt actually is.
That's over. It's done.
Folks, the referee has called for the bell,
double count out.
ruling this match a double count out.
It was just getting good.
Double count out. I mean, Epydemius Jr. just now starting to get up, trying to get up. And now Izzy James
pleading to the referee, asking for 5 more minutes. He wants a restart. I think both men want a restart.
I wouldn't mind seeing a restart. We see Luke Cameron, his fellow partner in Project Wasteland, helping Izzy James. Epydemius Jr. slowly making his way to the back.
And Izzy James needing to be helped to the locker room area after this one. And a very disappointing lack of results, so to speak, here tonight for both of these men. You know that both of them wanted it. Neither got it in the end. And I think it's up to a certain matchmaker
Folks,
around here
keep
to
it
make sure
going
we
for
get it.
Izzy.
Because here comes the Queen of House Rose, Rachel Rose.
Former Inspire Pro champion. She has made history here at Inspire Pro. Competing in the very first ever casket match almost a year and a half ago. She's had a couple of spouts over the last recent months with her family as the former Team Inspire, but it seems to me that family's back on the same page, right, Stu?
Yeah, Roxy Castillo's LLC back together, and Rachel Rose a very important part of that stable.
So now she's here looking for a prove-it match, trying to get back in those title ranking positions. Walker, what would it mean for Rachel Rose if she were to pick up the victory in this triple threat match?
It would mean absolutely everything for Rachel Rose. Every win matters, especially here in Inspire After Death. It's up to Rachel Rose to prove herself once again tonight.
Absolutely, as we await the second competitor in this three-way match. Someone that we have seen a lot in Inspire. It is player one, Bert Vixen.
Always a pleasure to see Bert Vixen make her way to an Inspire ring. And here she is, you see it full of energy and looking to secure the victory, hopefully tonight in this triple threat match. But she has two incredible opponents to go through in Rachel Rose, and well, her opponent will be announced in a little bit.
Absolutely, Bert Vixen, part of Apex with Lady Bird and Maya World.
Who Maya World will be in action later on tonight.
Defending that Lawless Darkness Championship.
Listen to this crowd reaction whenever Bert comes down. Always great.
Bert Vixen showing a little love. Shout out to Immaculate Iris, the Rhodes Wrestling Academy Women's Champion, sitting in the front row. As their third opponent about to make her way out, making her debut in Inspire After Death. It is Sumi Sakai, the legendary Sumi Sakai, debuting here in Inspire After Death.
Sumi Sakai has made her United States excursion, stopping here in Austin, Texas. I saw her a couple of nights ago in San Antonio. She took on the RCW champion in Emmy Camacho.
Sumi Sakai, a former Women of Honor World Champion. That is the predecessor to the Ring of Honor Women's World title. She held that title for a long time. She actually competed for the current version of that title, getting knocked out of that tournament by Roxy. Of course, now Roxanne Perez, the current NXT Women's Champion.
Nearly 30 years in the business. Walker, how would you think you would be able to do it if you were to have that longevity here in pro wrestling?
I mean, longevity is everything in professional wrestling. The body has a finite amount of bumps and bruises it is allowed to take in the end. Sumi Sakai is a testament to true power and will.
Introducing first, to my right, hailing from the throne room. All rise and bend the knee for the Queen of House Rose, Rachel Rose. Her opponents first, to my left, from Austin, Texas, player one, Vern Vixen. And their opponent to my right, from Orlando, Japan, Sumi Sakai.
I gotta ask you, Walker, I gotta ask you, Stuart, who you got? Because I'll be honest, I got Rachel Rose here as my pick to win this triple threat match.
It's definitely hard not to root for a Japanese professional wrestling legend the likes of Sumi Sakai, especially in her Inspire debut tonight.
Absolutely, and then of course you got Vert Vixen, you got Rachel Rose. Both have been on a tear here in Inspire. Great to see Sumi Sakai in an Inspire ring.
All three women well-traveled. Vert Vixen, Sumi Sakai, fixtures in the Japan independent scene. Rachel, hot on her heels. She was recently featured in Ring of Honor, so she knows what it's like. Oh.
Sumi Sakai calling for a timeout?
I mean, look at the height advantage, Stu.
Definitely a difference in rules between American standardized wrestling and Japan.
Well, if they're too tall, knock them down a little bit.
And bring them down to your size. Sumi Sakai.
She is a crafty veteran after all. Sumi Sakai doing a little dance on the fingers of both Vert Vixen and Rachel Rose.
And taking both Rose and Vert Vixen for a ride.
You know, folks, some of the greatest Japanese women's wrestlers cover. Hold on a minute. Sumi Sakai looks like she wants to go for another one.
Those quick pinfall attempts to both women.
Yeah, former All Japan Women's Tag Team Champion. Before women's wrestling was given the respect that it rightfully deserved here in the United States of America, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, these women were tearing it up in the All Japan Women's sector, and Sumi Sakai was a part of that original triage.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, almost 30 years in this business, has won titles all across Japan, United States. Recently captured the Spark Joshi Pro Championship on July 4th of all places. Oh, wait, on here. Sumi going for that cover. Kick out at 2.
Yeah, defeated Stardom Wrestling Zone Starlight Kid for that championship. Well familiar with that woman, just as Vert Vixen is as well.
And now, meeting of the minds between Vert and Rachel Rose is going to be experience versus athleticism coming into play here.
Definitely got to talk about a size and strength advantage for Vert Vixen in this match, as we tend to find against smaller competitors like Rachel Rose. But don't let that count Rachel Rose out. She has this fan base behind her tonight.
Rachel Rose is so tenacious in that ring.
That high knee going for that cover. Rachel Rose hooking both legs. Kick out at 2 by Vert.
Rachel Rose, a big part of Inspire's history, a former Twin Dragon Connection champion with Thunder Rosa of all people.
Former Inspire Pro champion, held that title for nearly a year, carried the division during the pandemic era of Inspire AD.
You mentioned the casket match against Teflon John. History-making match here in Inspire. Oh, good God.
That's a nasty landing for Rachel Rose. Bad miscalculation right there, but good advantage for Vert Vixen. Has to stay on top of it.
I was just about to say she needs to capitalize, not take too much time. Vert Vixen full head of steam here. She's taking out Rachel Rose, and now.
And it's one in and one out. Sumi Sakai has a statement to make here at Vert Vixen's expense.
Oh, and it's going to be that sizing strength advantage that Vert has over Sumi Sakai.
Yeah, Sumi Sakai's got to take, she's got to use her experience and her quickness if she wants to overcome Vert Vixen.
And that cleverness will come into play as well. You see, they're not going for the big moves, going for those precise, kicks there. Oh, chopping down a tree that is Vert, but Vert going for that cover, hooks the leg. Kick out at 2.
Yeah, great precision there from Vert Vixen. Watch out right behind you. They definitely have a challenge in the Queen of House Rose.
That indeed.
Yeah, Rachel Rose making her way back in the ring.
Oh, went for a super kick, but nobody home. Oh!
And Sakai, the smallest woman in this match, gonna have to resort to different tactics. And that's on display right here, Kenny.
Wait 1 second.
Being
Sumi.
a crafty veteran there.
Oh! The hip attack by Sumi Sakai, and now running to that opposite corner. Sumi exploding on both Rachel Rose and Vert. Oh!
Almost like one of those Rocky Romero trains that we would see in New Japan, right, Walker?
Oh my goodness!
Sakai was feeling off those Bucky's Beaver Nuggets. Not enough here.
With a huge blue thunder bomb, this could be it. Oh, Vert almost had it, but Sumi Sakai kicking on the nick of time.
That was very, very close, and Vert Vixen
close.
must know that and stay on top of Sumi Sakai here. Think about what it would mean for Vixen or Rose to pick up a win over a legendary fixture in Japanese women's wrestling.
Absolutely.
It would have
not to mention a former world champion.
Going for game over. That brainbuster, but you saw Sumi Sakai very wise. She's done her homework on Vert.
Yeah, I used those rabbit punches to the midsection there.
Oh! That just innovative tackle here taking off Vert, and now Sumi's locked eyes with Rachel Rose.
Oh, I think Sumi Sakai going up to meet Rachel Rose on top, up top.
Those body shots weakening Rachel Rose. Can she hold on and get back in control here?
Sakai not known for her power here, but has to muster a lot more than she might have.
And my God.
And then Vert Vixen.
Using her power to her advantage, and huge Tower of Doom. Vert looking to capitalize. Go for the cover. Oh, a kick out at 2.5, but now Vert scurrying over to Rachel Rose. And just another 2 count.
But again, that speaks to the quickness of Vert Vixen to be able to get over there, try to get pins on both women.
Now, what does Vert Vixen have in store here? Oh, what a reversal by Sumi Sakai.
Great Hurricane Rana.
Kick out at 1 as Rachel Rose broke up the pinfall attempt, and huge back suplex, dumping Sumi Sakai on her head.
That's how you dispose of a smaller athlete, but you got a larger one staring down the barrel.
And now, here comes Vert Vixen.
Full hit of steam here going into the corner. Oh, wait. Rose. Oh!
Hey, that's the craftiness of the former All Japan Women's Tag Champ.
Yeah, Sumi Sakai pulling Vert Vixen out of the ring. Rachel Rose trying to figure out, what happened?
A little high risk.
No.
Oh, good
The
Lord,
Queen
that
looking to fly.
That is a long way down. Rachel Rose thinking better of it. Let's go to the second rope.
That's still crazy. It's dangerous.
Still effective nonetheless. She delivers a huge crossbody.
Rachel Rose off the middle. And still just as effective.
Absolutely. Now Rachel Rose, she's up. Kind of the last woman standing as she sends Vert Vixen back in the ring.
Rachel looking to capitalize, going for that cover, hooks the leg, but only a kick out at 2 by Vert Vixen. Both of these women have had almost similar career paths. Oh, wait. The Queen going for Queen's Landing, possibly.
Hold on a minute. Big advantage here for Rose. Vert Vixen, great weight distribution, grounding herself right here. Rose has to work a lot harder than this.
2 of Texas's top elite female talent battling back and forth as Vert. Oh, whoa, wait a second. Inside cradle. Kick out at 2.
Creative offense there by the Queen of House Rose.
And that super kick might have stifled Vert.
Watch out.
Oh! Rachel Rose sensed harmed and got out of the way.
Great evasive maneuvers from Rose. Has to follow up here and will do so swimmingly.
Oh my goodness, the knee to the back of the neck there.
Yeah, Sumi Sakai, a history of neck issues in her career. Someone's got to capitalize soon.
And I think it's going to be Vert that capitalizes. You see here, the sole survivor. You see Sumi in harm's way, got out of it, and now.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness!
Good night. That neck breaker by Sumi Sakai.
And now Rachel
Rose taking advantage of it.
and Sumi breaking up the pinfall.
Sumi Sakai.
The headhunter following up here. Will we see? Roll the dice
Oh
one more
my
time.
God! Sumi might have this, ladies and gentlemen. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg.
Swiftly Sakai, no!
Vert Vixen coming in the nick of time. And now Vert off the ropes. Oh, nobody home. Sumi Sakai had it well scouted.
It's all up to these three women to prove themselves right here, right now. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of it. Oh!
A big stomp there by Sumi Sakai.
Sumi Sakai utilizing that high flying style of hers.
Wow.
Look at the fly. What a huge moves up, but nobody home. Nobody home.
Oh, she went for it and got nothing but canvas.
Rachel Rose.
Got a lot more.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Nasty landing, and Vert Vixen, hold on.
Oh, my Lord. That huge disaster
God.
kick by Vert.
Just as the hand was going down for 3. And now Vert Vixen.
Oh.
Brainbuster.
That game over, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it. It is.
And it's a
Winner of this match, Vert Vixen!
It is a high score for player 1 here tonight live in Empire Control Room.
Vert Vixen getting the win and pinning the legendary Sumi Sakai, no less. What a match that we just saw between those 3 competitors.
That is another feather in the cap for Vert Vixen when she will soon make her way back to the land of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. And when she does so, she can say, I defeated the legend in the United States of America. I beat Sumi Sakai.
Absolutely. You see Vert Vixen showing her respect to both Rachel Rose and Sumi Sakai. Looks like she wants the microphone. Let's hear what player 1 has to say. Crowd showing their gratitude for Sumi Sakai.
That's right, guys. Seriously, Sumi, come on, Thank you. Thank you so much. Sumi Sakai has been a dream match of mine for as long as I can remember. I've been very fortunate to go to Japan. Thank you. But Sumi is a legend that I've always wanted to face. And you, Sumi, you gave me a run for my money, girl. I leveled up tonight because of you. Now, yes, I have not forgot about the queen herself, Rachel Rose. We have faced many a times before, but every time I face me, you clearly get more and more XP and you level up. So Rachel, I have something to ask you. As y'all know, Apex dominates Inspire AD right now. And Rachel, I want you to join Apex. We only take the best of the best, and you are one of the best. So what do you say?
Very intriguing. We know Vert Vixen's been recruiting for Apex. Made the same offer to Danny B.
Well, Vert, it's an odd question, considering if you paid a lot of attention here at Inspire, I'm kind of already spoken for.
That's right. Rachel Rose, part of Roxy Castillo's LLC.
But, I do like what Apex stands for. You are out to prove that you are the best wrestlers at Inspire, man or woman.
That is true.
But while you seek to prove that you are the best man or woman, I already did that when I was the first woman to hold the Inspire Pro Championship. And while you continue to parade as the best wrestlers, man or woman, while only inviting females to your group, me, Brick Savage, Shimbashi, and Dmitry Alexandrov will continue to lead this locker room with the LLC.
So maybe not right now.
Last time I checked, Apex and Little Evil rule this locker room. So I see what you're saying, Rachel, but how about this? Next show, you and me, to prove who is the best.
Oh, very intriguing matchup there. Biss and Max. I think we got a showdown at our next event.
Wow.